What the fuck, LA? I've been at this light for 10 minutes and it hasn't changed. And yes, I did press the button like 10 times. And I feel like now I should definitely get tested for something. And then I realize half the time the light changes and I don't even realize it because it doesn't make a noise. Okay, that might be my fault for looking down at my phone, but my generation's problems shouldn't be all my responsibility. Okay, we're talking about LA versus New York City. I'm James Blinken, and this is a Culturalist death battle. Okay, it's not really a death battle, but as a homegrown New Yorker, I will be comparing LA to New York City objectively as I can. Buckle in. Okay, first off, public transportation. I like public transportation. It's cheap, fast, and gets you where you need to go. Not in LA, where the train system is half-baked. It's very sad, although they do have plans to expand it. And although New York City is not perfect with their transportation system, it does take you where you need to go most of the time. And I'm not saying New York City is a safe subway system. No way. On my birthday, I saw a guy shooting up weed on the train. True story. What a great present. But sidebar, weed in LA is better and cheaper than New York City. Trust me, that was a hard thing to say, but I'm as honest as a plank. Anyway, in LA, the subway is always a bit dangerous as well. I'm not trying to be a fearmonger, but it's not great. The first time I rode the train here in LA, a homeless guy was smoking a joint, and then the other guy told him to stop smoking, saying Jesus would hate you and strike you down. And then bang, a fight. That has happened to me like 2 other times as well. Okay, enough of trains, although I really do like trains, especially subways. But the thing is, you have to drive everywhere in LA, and everything is so far apart. While in New York City, it's the opposite. You can walk everywhere, or take the train and then walk. It's amazing. Moving on, let's give LA some credit though. The weather is pretty consistent with nice temperatures, little rain except in the winter months for some reason. New York City truly has nothing on you, LA. Although we don't have droughts. But LA is not facing a drought right now, so that's okay. The thing is, I like rain, and I haven't seen rain in like over 2 months. I swear I'm not a manic depressive. I just like being in my bed when it rains, watching a movie, doing absolutely nothing, okay? Come on. Food-wise, I don't know what to say. Both New York City and LA have very good food. Of course, LA has In-N-Out Burger, which I do think is the best fast food burger, unmatched in quality and price, and don't at me when I say this. I like their fries. New York City has 7th Street Burger, which is a smash burger that reminds me of In-N-Out. Not the same, but they're both exclusive to their own coast. Last thing, nothing beats street tacos in LA, and that's the honest truth. Well, at least here in the US, like, I'm guessing street tacos in other countries could beat LA. Going on, the homeless situation in LA and on the West Coast, and much of the US even, is a problem. But LA is way worse than New York City. I think that's because the weather is better in LA, so the homeless encampments could stay up. Not the same case in New York City because the weather is not as good. I'm not sure if that could be blamed on the government of the states, but I don't know. If I learned one thing, since I'm not expert, blame the governments on everything. The nightlife in both cities is great, although you could bar hop easier in New York. Let's not fight about this question. I feel like it depends where you like going out. I know where I like going out. But at 2 a.m., everything, well, most things, close in LA. Unless you know Jonah. He knows the after-hour cockfighting rings, but most places in LA close at 2 a.m. In New York City, things close at 4 a.m., damn it. Finally, beaches. Yeah, LA wins with Santa Monica, Long Beach, Venice, Santa Barbara, all those. New York City has Far Rockaway. I can't defend that. LA got that one, I'm sorry. So I did say some positive things about LA. Don't say I didn't. LA also has Hollywood, which is like a never-ending Times Square, but it has the coolest movie theater in America, the Chinese movie theater. But my big problem is that it's just not a walkable city, and I grew up in New York City, so there is a huge bias here. I love being in LA this summer. It is the capital of entertainment in the US, for now, so it is cool. There are aspects I like, but it does not beat the Big Apple for me, no siree. I feel like this was the most duh episode I made, but I don't care. This has been The Culturalist. I've been James Blinken. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.